go.
Yes, sir.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Prem de la Creme. Today, jam-packed episode. We got obviously some Champions League games happening tonight as well as tomorrow. We got some big Premier League games happening on the weekend. Chelsea versus Manchester United, and the big one, early title decider. I don't know, question mark. Let's hear it in the chat. Arsenal, they're going to the Etihad against Manchester City. So we're going to be talking about that as well. So Champions League and two big games in the Prem. I'm going to be your host, Nawaz, the corner flag. As you can see, we have an esteemed panel. I'm going to first go to Mac. Mac, how's it going, man? How's it going?
I'm good, man. Happy to be with the panel again, especially with the Manchester derby. It's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to it.
Amazing. Good to have you here. And then I'm going to go over to Hamza. Hamza, welcome.
Hello, everybody. I'm excited for today's one because United lose and we're leading up to a United game. And also, Arsenal can lose this weekend. So it could just be a beautiful week in general. Could be a beautiful week. So what a great way to start it.
100%, I hear it. And then let's go over to the United fan. Uzi, how's it going? How are you feeling?
I'm in depression after watching last night's game, but we're always happy to be on this podcast, especially with esteemed guests like the Manchester Derby.
And speaking of, yes, we do have the Manchester Derby here, everybody. Ashley and Miguel, welcome. Round of applause for
Thank
Ashley.
you so much.
Hello.
Thank you, guys. Shout out.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, you needed an outnumbered Man United panel here. So now it's 2 against the rest. You see? So it's going to be
You
a
can
fun
count.
night.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2 against 4.
2 against 1 against 1 against 1.
We can fuse, bro. We can need a fusion.
So we did, when Ashley was here a couple of days ago, we did do an icebreaker. So I guess I'm going to try and do that again with you, Miguel. The
Yes,
icebreaker, right? It's a simple one, okay? Nothing too fancy. If you were in a five-a-side with any footballers, past and present, who would be the other 4?
Who would be the other 4? Okay. So already Captain Ronaldo is going to be there just so I can talk to him and be like, Ronaldo, thank you for being my teammate. Okay, but we got to think 5-a-side, right? So
What position are you
Yes.
playing, Miguel? First of all,
I'm
we
gonna-
need to understand what
that's a good-
position
yeah,
you're
that's a
playing.
good-
I want to
question.
touch the ball as much as possible. So I'm playing in the middle. So I want to link up
Okay.
everything. So
Smart,
Ronaldo's going to
smart.
score because Ronaldo can just. That's easy. The strategy of my team is pass to Ronaldo. That's it. And we sorted. So now I wonder if I should go an all Man United 5-a-side. That would be pretty cool. Because then Rooney's got to be there too. Think about Rooney and Ronaldo, the partnership. Rooney's going to be next to me, sorted. Me and Rooney, touch, Ronaldo, finish, goal, fantastic.
Wow.
Then at the back, we got, you see, but we want ballers. We need even, you know, who also would be fantastic and underrated is Michael Carrick himself. But I'm mad at him after last night, so I'm not going to include him in my top 5. So in defense, you know who's a ball player? It's actually Mr. Rio Ferdinand himself, who I also like
So it
because
is
he
a
called
full
out.
United one.
Yes, he called out the refs
Yeah.
last night as well. So that's another reason, Rio, you're in my team. And then maybe one, I need a goalkeeper.
You do.
I need, but if it's going to be United, then Van der Sar's my man. Although Sene Laumans, I'm joking, I won't take him. Okay, let's say Van der
That would be a
Sar, let's
fair
go
shout, I
Rio,
think.
myself, Rooney, and Ronaldo. I think,
Yeah.
Fair.
under pressure, I'm going with that.
Uzi, did
Oh,
you
that's a
hear?
good-
No Bruno.
good emphasis.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bruno, how
I
can I
can't
forget?
believe you forgot
You are
that
Bruno,
in
though,
your
Miguel.
life.
I'm
In
gonna
this team,
I'm
you
gonna
have to be
sub for
Bruno.
Bruno. I'm gonna be like
Yeah.
Bruno. Yeah, we sub.
Yeah, rotation sounds, 5-a-side.
Rotation,
It can
yeah.
maybe be 3 players
He's
at the
playing
bench.
too much
So
at
Bruno's
United
the
in
first
his
one.
race. 40 games in a season's a lot. So
I'm glad you counted any of us before we got the opportunity to.
Yeah.
You're gonna mention that. You're gonna...
Fair play.
Okay, so guys, we all know Champions League tonight and tomorrow. I mean, you can all hear the choir. Can't you? I can hear it, yeah. You can hear the music. It's happening. It's going to happen soon. Let's talk about the 2 games that's happening tonight, okay? Because obviously we got Barcelona versus Atletico, as well as Liverpool versus PSG. 2 potential remontadas. How can they do that on the same night? It is on the same night, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the one that probably has less of a chance of happening. So let's talk about Liverpool versus PSG. First of all, panel members, quick one. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Is Liverpool doing a remontada? Let's see some visuals. Ah, shit. Oh.
Unlucky, lad.
Surprise. I don't think.
2 thumbs down.
This is not
Oh my word. Yeah, it's not looking likely. I think maybe we can all do this. If you want. Do the Mason Mount if you want. Okay, I personally believe, right? There's no other option. Otherwise, why am I going to waste my time watching a television screen for 90 minutes? What's the point then? I have to believe. So, do I think the players can do it? Yes. Yeah, I have to believe. Honestly, that's all I can do. But I think the minute PSG scored the first goal, I think I'm offing it, and I'm going to go watch Barcelona versus Atletico.
Let's go on the corner flags though.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to be live. Oh yeah, after this cheeky plug, come to the corner flag. We'll be live.
Watch the crash out. Yeah, we can't wait.
Uncle will be there also. If you like
I can already hear slot out. I can already hear Uncle saying slot out within like at least 10 minutes. I can see it. I envision it. Slot out.
It depends. It's like all the tactics be there. So let me ask. Okay, first let's ask Ashley and Miguel. Then, do you all think Slot has what it takes tactically to make a comeback?
No.
What has he shown this season, especially tactically,
That makes you
that
believe
he
that.
can turn this around against this PSG side? After the way they battered you in that first leg.
You're lucky it was only
Yeah.
2-0, actually.
So I do not see any way back, even at Anfield, because even that has become not a fortress. I think other teams are able to go there and outplay you guys. It's not the same Liverpool with this slot as your manager.
Yeah, I agree. There's Slot, yeah. Because like last season, I think all the local fans were praising him and saying like, just let me know if you can hear anything in the background, by the way. But all the local fans.
Is that for who's this side?
Let's go to Mac. Where got you?
In front of me, bro.
Yeah, I think everyone already understands my point of view. I said Slot out, backing Noah's for clearly one reason: no identity. We've seen a repetitive theme the whole season, and why keep a manager if he's not doing the business? I know Hamza has his movement of having history, but nah, it's not. As a Liverpool fan, for you all, I don't think it's good enough.
And then, Hamza, like, how many do you think we'll lose by? How many goals?
Nawaz, I really appreciate the fact that you changed that question because you knew what my answer was going to be. And you said, "Are we going to come back?" So I'm glad you changed it. How much are we going to lose by? So that's a good question. That's an interesting question. I think tonight, wow. Hakimi, Kvaratskhelia, even Seni Mayulu, like they did us. I think they're going to beat you 4-0. And so what's that? 6-0 overall. I think it's going to be 6-0 overall. And they'll bring on Salah with like 5 minutes to go. And it'll be like a symbolic thing. So I'm going to go 6-0. But I'm still going to say slot in. I'm still slotted in. So, yeah.
But the thing is, I'm just not even saying this out of like banter or sarcasm. He believes Slot should
He means it.
No, genuinely.
means it.
But actually, you know what? Actually, I take that back. I'll say 4-1. Isak gets you a goal. Because I need to see Isak doing bits, like start planting that seed, the Isak seed. So yeah, hopefully he's starting, and then he'll get you a goal, and then PSG will do what PSG do.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Okay, Uzi, first let's hear by how many goals.
I don't want it to be too much because then I don't want the brother to get sacked before United can play them at Old Trafford. So I'm going for 2-0 as
Tough
well.
season, man. 2-0 also. I mean, I never asked that question to Ashley and Miguel. But how many goals do you think we'll lose?
What was my prediction earlier? I think I said 3. No, I actually said 2-1.
You said 2-1.
I think I was actually quite fair. Well,
but to PSG, not to Liverpool, just to
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I don't think there were any question marks about that. But just the fact that obviously there are some worse score lines suggested on the way. I actually thought it might be a little closer just purely because of pride, maybe. But only time will tell if that's the case. You said?
I said 3-1.
Yeah.
I think PSG are too strong, and that one goal could be Isak. Consolation. That's all it's going to be. I don't see that. We saw this fixture last time in the Champions League, and PSG dominated Liverpool in both legs. completely. Liverpool were lucky to get a win in the first leg. So this time around, especially after missing those chances last week, PSG are going to. I really think it could get ugly. It could if they get an early goal and they want to build on that. That's going to be a problem for you guys.
Yeah, I think that first goal is so important, and when it comes as well, because I mean, when Liverpool did the comeback against Barca, it was an early goal, and that's what Anfield needed. That's what Liverpool needed. We know what needs to be done again. I don't know, like the fans. I hope they step up for sure. I hope it becomes that fortress that we all know it can be, but it is going to be hopeful thinking, and I don't think it can be anything else based on historical data from this season. Like you asked me, what makes me think Slot has it tactically? Because even that 5 games in a row that we won at the beginning of the season, we got outplayed in all 5 of those games. We got last minute winners in all 5. He didn't know what he was doing. It's been a consistent thing. We have to hope for what's the word? A 12th man, obviously in the fans, and maybe even a 13th man. You never know, right? Now let's move on. Let's move on to Barcelona versus Atletico, because I think here's where we might split the panel more.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's start off then with let's go for Hamza. Hamza, because you got to see Barcelona live also this season. You think they can do the comeback?
Well, they were rubbish when I saw them, to be honest. So based on that performance, like, no, right? But Lamine Yamal, I mean, I don't know if you guys seen it. Obviously, he's changed his whole thing to LeBron James. He did the LeBron James sunglasses, like 3-1 down, Cleveland Cavaliers, all that sort of stuff, right? They can run away with it. I think I said it last week. Newcastle I think it was 4-3 at Barcelona after the first game in the first half in the second game. So there's only 45 minutes left, right? And then they just ran away with it. So the thing is with Barcelona is they can get a shed load of goals, like at any one point. If it finished 9-3, I think the game, they scored 5 goals in the second half. So 2 goals is not like the end of the game for Barcelona, but I think it is the end of the game for Barcelona. I hope Lamine Yamal, I hope like his aura pulse thing, I hope it works. Like I hope he does well, he gets the win and whatever, because it'll be so cool that he risked everything and he made it through. But I think Atletico Madrid will have too much for him. I think they'll get 1 goal and then just sit on that lead.
Yeah, I mean, Miguel, actually, this is something he's not new to. He's risked his aura before. Do you think he'll actually gain aura this time?
Oh, that's quite funny. I am of the belief that I think Barca can turn it around. I think that they have the opportunity to do the funniest thing right now, in the sense of Atletico rested all their outfield players over the weekend. They were at the expense of a La Liga loss, because obviously Simeone's like, now we're going all in for the Champions League. So should they like do that and then it still doesn't play out? Sorry. But I just think Barca, you can't write them off. I think they score a lot of goals, but then it's also like, what are Atletico going to do? Because they might just go there and be like, we're going to park and the bus is never going to move.
And you
Not
can't take away what Simeone's record at home in the Champions League with Atleti is like. He has never lost a game.
You see, but a lot of people, it was like, you've never lost here or whatever.
We had
like,
a great record
sometimes
against
things
Leeds
change
at Old Trafford until last night.
You see, things change. So I'm of the opinion that I think Barca can turn it around, but I think it will go into extra time in order to be able to do that. And
I'll predict that Barca will win, but it won't be enough. It will be by 1 goal, and Atleti will go through. That's what I think.
Yeah, win the night, lose the tie. Yeah,
yes.
I hear it. I mean, Uzi, what's your thoughts? You're a Madrid fan. I don't know, more than a United fan this season at times, but yeah.
Especially after last night.
The only reason I'd want to see Barca do well is for my boy Marcus Rashford. I'd want to see him take the game by the scruff of the neck, like how he did for United in big games. But I don't see Barcelona going through. I don't think they have enough to, because we know how Simeone sets up. He puts the whole team in the goal. And I think that's what's going to happen, bro. I think that's what's going to happen. It's just they're going to sit in that low block. Then maybe they'll take 1 on the chin and then, Barcelona don't go through. Atletico will go through.
And Mac, remontada? Question mark?
No, I also don't see that. I think Atletico is going to win on the night. But I think we're going to see quite a different Atletico. I think I mentioned this last week also, where Atletico are actually going to go for that first goal, get that first goal, and then sit back. I don't think we're gonna see Simeone in the Champions League. He's been a different animal, not gonna lie. I don't think we're gonna see him sit back as soon as the game starts, because it will be cowardly. I know Arsenal, we've done that in the past, but Simeone, okay, I don't think he would do that, because it's such a big moment to get to the Champions League semi-final, to play from minute 1 to minute 90 and have Barca attack after attack after attack. Eventually, Barca is gonna break the lock. So instead of letting them come onto them as much as possible, try to get to them first, break them down, and then hold back.
Clever.
Yeah, I feel like that should be the tactic always. Like, try and get your goal in this game and then set up shop. So
Manager's brain, boy.
That's we got a UEFA B manager. Yeah, soon comes the UEFA A.
Inshallah.
So we see you have the mindset. We see you have the mindset. Yeah, let's just quickly touch on tomorrow's games, because like obviously those two games are happening tonight. That's why we spoke a bit more in detail. But a quick one: Arsenal Sporting. Let's get that out of the way. Surely Arsenal go through, even though they're in this blump. I mean, let's start off with Mac. Mac, surely you'll go through still.
Surely, definitely. In the Champions League, we've also been a different animal, whereas we've approached games way differently, been much fluent. And I think the only hurdle was against Sporting, where Sporting literally employed City's tactics. And we've seen that with Southampton even, and we've seen it with Bournemouth even this time. Everyone is literally hopping on the City trend. So I don't know if they're going to actually come to the Emirates and try to play, because certainly at their ground, at Alverderde, they did nothing to attack us at all, nor did we. And eventually we came out with the winner. I think we're going to impose more of ourselves onto the game, and I think we're going to win 3-0.
3-0.
I'm going for a big goal. It's at the Emirates.
The fortress, right?
We're strong. 100%. 100%. I told you, the Champions League good luck is still there. Champions League good luck is still there. Don't worry.
For your mental
For
health,
those
I
that
hope
don't
that's the
understand.
case. Sorry.
Hopefully.
But Mac, give the context for those that don't understand.
The context is, I was there against Bayern, slapped them up at the Emirates, and that is a good luck for the rest of the season. The same with the Premier League, okay? The same with the Premier League. Slap Spurs up at the Emirates. Hopefully that's the good luck to win the trophy.
Okay. I mean, Ashley, Miguel.
The other guy with the M.
The other
I'm
guy with
hoping
the-
that Arsenal go all the way to the final, if I'm being honest, because the more games they play, the easier they can bottle the league. And they're not going to beat PSG, and they're not going to beat this Bayern. Like, that's just not going to happen. So they can beat Atleti, beat Barca, go to the final. It's not going to. They cannot beat PSG. In this world, it's not going to happen. You can. I don't know. That's just my thoughts.
Yeah, 3-0. I think that's a lot, given that just based on the last few performances. Not sure what gives you that idea, but I think it's obviously good. I do think Arsenal are going to get the win on the night, though. To be honest, like I don't know if you guys know, he's also a Sporting fan over here.
I think I
see the
should
link.
wear this
I see the
Arsenal.
link.
Wait, I should wear this Arsenal shirt and bring the Benfica flag also from that side.
So you'll both believe that Arsenal still go through, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
do
think so.
think so.
I think it's advantage Arsenal because it's at the Emirates. So I fully do
Yeah.
think that they're going to get it over the line regardless.
Yeah, no, for sure. Who's it? They get over the line?
I think Sporting do a madness.
You can see he's a Man United fan, this guy.
Listen, only who do they play?
You can have this one. I have another one for you.
Away. Now, who they played Bodo. Remember, everyone saw that when they went to Bodo, it was a done game. They were 3-0 down. And then they just had this belief out of nowhere, and they came back and they just
Context,
ran the
Uzi.
show.
Context.
Yeah,
Context.
listen, Bodo,
Take that into
Arsenal, similar
consideration.
thing, bro. Similar thing.
I think Bodo Glimt
Listen.
had better form.
Yeah,
Then
Bodo
Arsenal
Glimt
have
literally
going
had
into-
Listen.
better form.
They didn't
Remember-
lose 75%
Look, they're ganging
of their
up.
last 4 games. That's
doing it.
bad, eh?
Listen, always went to Sporting to watch the game. A proper hate watch. And what happened? Bro,
Yeah, I
Sporting
know.
nicely. Listen, He thought he was getting a proper 8 watch, but Arsenal just stuck it up. for him.
I think Sporting they just have some magic. They end up winning 3-2 on aggregate.
Yeah.
So I did a bet. Oh,
I love that.
No, it's gone.
Clip it.
Club it.
No one said anything.
Hamza, I'm going to throw it in your court now.
Yeah, I think me and Miguel are like the first time we met, but like we've got the same mind, right? Because I want them to go deep, so then they fail.
Yes,
And also, if they play
yes.
PSG Bayern, they're gonna get touched. I said it last week. I said it a week before that. But
I
yeah,
agree.
I think the whole Sporting Bodo Glimt thing, like we must be remember, right? Bodo Glimt were in the playoffs because they weren't good enough to get into the top 8, right? Sporting were in the top 8. Right, so obviously they were probably a little bit of a better team anyway. But yeah, Arsenal will take them home 3-0, 4-0, 2-0, whatever it is. They're going to beat them, right? But then next round against Atletico Madrid, Diego, I need you to have something for me, boy. And if not, then send them to the final and let PSG
They
smoke
must
on the
lose
world
in the
stage.
final. They must go to the final.
If they go PSG, get honestly, they might get beaten 6-0 by PSG. I know Inter Milan got beaten 5-0. Arsenal might get beaten 6, and that will just be. That will be
Hamza's on
our
somehow.
heritage. At the
Some
bottom of the
heavier,
league, bottom of
Stuyvesant
the
or
FA Cup,
something.
Lead the Carabao Cup. They're bottom of the Champions League. Oh, we will be there, guys. We will be there. And Tottenham go down.
I'm loving this energy. I'm loving it.
London will be dark blue at that point.
It already is.
Can we-
It always will be, bro.
Sure thing.
Wait. Let's not debate that. We don't have time for that. Bayern versus Real Madrid, right? Let's start with that also, because now Bayern, I mean, listen, it could have been more than 2-1. The aggregate score right now stands at 2-1. I think it would have still been so much more in the balance had the second leg been at the Bernabeu. But because it's at the Allianz now, it's like, do you think that tie is done? I'm going to give it to Miguel and Ashley. I mean, 2-1 is still a very close scoreline. So still is in the balance, kind of.
And it's Real Madrid, and it's the Champions League. They can win being the worst team. That's the thing. Bayern can dominate them. They can have the better chances, but Real Madrid can turn things in an instant. The same way Barcelona can get some quick goals out of nowhere in a space of 10 minutes. They can bang 3 goals in. Real Madrid can do the same thing. They have the attack that can make something out of nothing by themselves, even if the team is sitting back defending the whole time. So I think it's a tough game to predict, but even still, this Bayern team breaking the record for most goals ever in a Bundesliga season over the weekend, 105 goals, and just how incredible they're doing also in the Champions League. They are hungry, winning the first leg at the Bernabeu, now at home. It's going to be a tough ask for Real Madrid to get anything from this, if
So
I'm
that's
being
a
honest.
no then.
So I don't think they will.
Just
I
to
think
clarify.
Bayern will get the win again, unfortunately.
Let's go, Bayern. Let's go.
What do you think?
Actually, I
no,
think you're
no,
gonna
no,
hurt
no,
Uzi's
no.
feelings, yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
I mean, Miguel is also a
100%,
diehard
because
Madrid fan.
yeah, that's the thing, and I'm not a Real Madrid
Yeah.
fan. Just to clearly not. Okay, so I'm like they
She's a Real
cause,
Madrid
they
hater.
cause pain, so I'd like to see the same. It's a poem. Apologies. So, no. I think Bayern are far too strong, and the hater in me is like, I just don't think Real Madrid at the moment, because I do fully agree with what you said. Like, all the banter and everything aside, Real Madrid, I mean, they called the remontada kings, at time. We felt it, okay? We've been on the receiving end of one of those kinds of situations.
One.
But I just don't think so. Bayern.
Need I remind
That's all you know,
Let's
baby.
go, Bayern. Let's go.
Let's go over then to Uzi. Uzi, Real Madrid is also your allegiance, alliance, ally.
What I think is that
Oh my
the
word!
remontada will happen. The
So
remontada will
prepared for
happen.
this.
I know it's the first leg doesn't show anything warranting a comeback from this team the way that they played, but they were good chances. Manuel Neuer just turned into 2014.
He turned into prime Neuer.
Yo.
He literally, the chances that Mbappe had, the chances that Vini had were just you put their backup keeper in goal. It's Madrid end up winning the game 3-2. But if Kylian Mbappe comes to the show, if Jude Bellingham comes to the show, if Vini Jr. comes to the show, it's a whole different ball game. So the optimism, because it's Real Madrid, like Miguel said, it's Real Madrid in the Champions League. Doesn't matter the stadium, doesn't matter the weather, doesn't matter the time of day. They can flip the script.
Yeah,
So,
I hear you. I hear you.
we turned it from 2-1 on aggregate to 4-3.
4-3.
Love
Love
the
optimism.
That was my prediction, I
Alright.
think, when you made the predictions. So I'm sticking with that 4-3 with a Kylian Mbappe masterclass.
And I'm gonna go with the two people who might. This is my prediction. I could be wrong, but two people who might not think Real Madrid go ahead. I could be wrong. Let's start with Mac. Mac,
Listen, my prediction, we all know I went for an exact one of 4-4 and an 8-7 of penalties. Do I think that's still going to happen with Madrid? No way in hell are these guys coming back. I think it's going to be a strong game for Bayern. They're going to get blown over, playing at the Allianz. I don't think Madrid is going to have enough, and Madrid is probably going to lose like 4-1.
Oof, 4-1. Not an aggregate, right? On the night.
No, in the game, yeah, on the night.
On the night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's painful.
Okay. All right. Hamza,
Oh, wow.
I think I remember you now. You also probably somebody that thinks Bayern go through.
The thing is with Bayern is they've kept Madrid around like a bad smell. That's what they've done. And they're the worst team to keep around. Because if you keep them about, like, they will kill you. Because we talk, like, everyone talks about Neuer. Like, oh, how's he 40 years old? Why isn't he playing for the German national team? I mean, the biggest problem I saw was the fact that why is this Bayern super team allowing so many chances to a Real Madrid team that is so out of form? The defense is here, the attack is here, the midfield is like on the edge of their own box. How were they still able to get chances? And as we said, like, Real Madrid are the worst team to keep about because at any point they could just switch on. I know obviously they had a poor result on the weekend and they had a poor result the weekend before that. And they had a poor result against Bayern, right? But as everyone says, like, it's Real Madrid in the Champions League. But I'm going to hope that company makes the changes. Harry Kane does his thing. Elise does his thing. And I'm going to back Bayern to still go through. But my, oh my, if they don't get this done by Munich, this is like, we talk about Arsenal bottling it. This will be an almighty bottle from Bayern Munich from the position that they were in. They were smoking them first off. They had so many chances. Should have had a penalty at the end, but I'm going to bet that they continue to do it. But if they don't do it, I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah. It's interesting. Let's just check some of the comments. We have one here. South Africans can hear the accent from a mile away. We actually have Hamza here that can do a very good UK impression. Hamza, just say a couple of things.
Mate. Yeah, mate. I'm from Pretoria, mate. So
Oh.
I love Chelsea, mate. Come on.
Wow.
Lati, O's.
Honorary
Hamza
member.
Hamza can't say all the other words we taught him. He keeps it PG.
Keep it clean,
Hamza, can we
guys.
get a ya, brie? Can we get a ya, brie?
Yeah, bro. Well done. Shout out to that one.
All right. And that's a good way to end the UCL. And now let's talk about Premier League. Premier League, boys and girls, big weekend. Saturday night, it's going to be popping off at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea hosting Manchester United. Both teams up and down form, like all the other teams in this Champions League race. No one really seems to be getting a couple of wins together. Chelsea in the last 5 games, only 1 win, 4 losses. United in the last 5 games, 2 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. But now I wanted to know who gets the win, who gets the green on Saturday night. So let's go first to let's go to a neutral first. Okay, I'll give you other guys the time. Mac, who do you think? Oh, wait, is he really a neutral? Yeah, he's a neutral. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. To me, it doesn't even matter who wins. I think it's gonna be a draw. I think it's gonna be 1-1. It's gonna be okay. I don't want to say it's gonna be boring. I think it's gonna be a good game, but I think there's not gonna be much goals in it. Bruno will be chasing his assist record, but I just hope Chelsea just slap him up on that field, bro. Because he's nodding me, bro. At this point, like he's crying too much, and he clearly showed for the goal yesterday they conceded. was
The first
basically
one.
all
Yeah,
on him.
we'll talk about
Manchester
it.
United captain, and to concede a goal in that fashion while you're crying on the floor, that is unacceptable for me, in my point of view. I think it's gonna be 1-1, like I said. Bro, no, I don't know what you think.
I mean, I'll just give my 2 cents real quick. I think it'll probably also be. I mean, I hope for a draw for my own personal gain. You know, Liverpool also in this top five race, so I'll stick by that also. And let's go for a 2-2. I think it will be a good game, back and forth. I mean, both managers are probably on the same level of experience, maybe Carrick a bit more, but I think the teams on paper also are quite balanced, which is why we're going to be doing a combined 11. Everybody, we're going to be doing a combined 11. That's going to be very interesting to see. So quickly, we'll wrap up everybody's preview of this game and we'll jump into that. I'll hand it over then to Miguel. Miguel, I brought a comment on the screen. I don't know if you can see it. What will you do if that happens?
I'll wake up from my dream because that's not going to happen. So let's talk about things that will happen, which is United getting the win. It will be by 1 goal. It is. I know you guys are saying a draw, and Nawaz, as a Liverpool fan, you want United to win because you want Chelsea to go further down. They are more of a threat.
If someone has to win,
yeah.
If someone has to win, it should be.
Although a draw is a fantastic result, that would be ideal, I suppose. But I think the consistency you just mentioned in the Premier League is going to play a big factor. The 4 losses in their last 5 for Chelsea, they haven't been so dominant at home either. It's another place that I think the pressure of playing at home is something that home fans can either help you by being there or can cause problems because you feel the pressure of performing in front of your home fans and the fact that they're on your back. And I think Chelsea have people on their back right now, especially Liam. I've seen a lot of Chelsea fans not happy with him. Of course, I understand. And United are going to want to bounce back from this previous game. I think our last 2 games, we've had some calls against us that are very questionable. Both games, the Bournemouth one, robbed of a penalty. I think we can all agree. Ahmad, double standards. Maguire getting sent off. Now we're missing our centre-back Maguire and now Martinez for that red card, which again was also annoying. I understand you got long hair, you pull it, it's a red card, but like you getting hits in the face and nothing happens. What is that? Anyways, United will win. I think hopefully we're not going to get any cut calls and it'll be a fair game. And I think it'll be a close game, low scoring, but United to win by 1 goal. I'm optimistic.
I'm also feeling a draw, I must be honest. At the moment, I think Chelsea, actually in the game against City in the first half, I thought that they were the ones that were going to be more likely to score. So if they were able to convert that kind of energy, if you were, in the first half, then I think that could lead to a positive performance for them. And also Enzo Fernandez is back. I don't know how much of a huge impact that will make, but I think it's important to mention. A draw for sure. Or if I do think that there's going to be a winner, I do think it will be Man United, actually. Can you believe it? I know. What a time. Who would have expected that? It's just, I think that with Chelsea, it's just not looking good right now. It's looking worse for Chelsea. Like with United, okay, it's like what? Carrick's second loss. Am I correct? So that's chilled vibes. I mean, Rosinia, what's this going to be? 4 in a row or something like that. So I just think that if it's, I don't mean to hurt you, Hamza. I really appreciate what your team did this past weekend. But I just feel like, if there is to be a winner, it will probably be United by a single goal. But I'm also going for a draw.
Yeah. Let's keep it on the Manchester side. We'll let Hamza have all of the remainder of his preview. So Uzi,
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Blair.
They're
Charging
winding
off.
off.
Every sentence is
They're charging off. Yeah.
Go on, Uzi.
This might be the tipping point. It's Uzi also.
Bro.
Oh, listen, I could go the normal me, or I could do something to light a fire under Hamza. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going 3-1 United. I'm going Bruno Fernandes to get a hat-trick of assists, hopefully. So that what is it? Does he need 3 to tie it or 3?
He needs 3 to tie.
So that we can dump it on Hamza's head and I can sleep happily knowing that this brother who hates Bruno Fernandes with a passion, that my captain Magnifico Fernandes dunked on his team and matched the record.
There should
Let's
be a clipping moment for Uzi
go.
putting Nazar or Bruno Fernandes in the assist record.
We good.
Now, but in all honesty,
Don't jinx it, man.
I think we can go and we can win. That midfield battle will be a very interesting one because Kobe Mainoo should be back next to Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes versus who's it? Enzo,
Oh, God.
Caicedo, and whoever I think Cole Palmer will be inside there or someone. Whoever there, I don't know. But that midfield battle will be interesting.
That
But
guy
I
that came
think-
from City, what's his name? Palmer.
Yeah,
That's
that
fine.
Yeah. I've heard of him.
The same guy you wanted to play for your team.
I'm joking.
yeah. Get his ass.
But in all honesty, I think United win 3-1. The scoreline will say 3-1, but it'll be a difficult game.
Okay. And Hamza, I can release you.
Go for it. I've done time and pen, and now I'm released. So now you're gonna hear my truth. Well, you guys know I'm not very up on Rosenior, but you know what? I woke up the other day and I thought, you know what? Let's stop being such a negative Nancy about Liam Rosenior. He's here now. Let's just be happy, right? Roko, I disagree with you because this is what's going to happen, right? The only thing I'm concerned about is a Casemiro dagger. If I see a Casemiro dagger where he runs to the away end, right next to him, that's like what I can envision being a problem. That's the only problem I envision, right? Here's the thing. United are shit, right? That's the bottom line. United are shit. Yesterday was coming, absolutely coming, right? You guys can complain about the refs. You can complain about, Ugarte, why is he starting? Ugarte was not the reason you lost yesterday. Ugarte was not. Bruno Fernandes was the reason that you lost a 2-0 lead, right? Crying on the halfway line. We live in a world now where the best league in the world, he is now going to be player of the season. I don't want to live in this world, right? Not saying, obviously, anything crazy, but like,
You
I
cannot
don't want
be
to live in a
Rice,
world
though.
where... okay, I agree.
Can't be
But
any
we
other
live in a
player,
league
can
now.
you?
We used to have Ronaldos. We used to have Rooney's. We used to have Henry's. We used to have Hazard. We used to have De Bruyne's. Now we got Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes.
amazing.
What?
We so
What
blessed.
He's
What
quality.
the fuck was, bro?
Amazing.
Is this? So,
Yo, what an
Bro,
this
he's
is
upgrade.
wanting
I
in
love
your
it.
midfield in a heartbeat, bro. Any team
No
in the
one would.
world would want
No one
a
would.
player like Bruno
that guy's the most
Fernandes.
frustrating player in the world. This is what I would give you a chance. If there was no Enzo, you would have a chance. But Enzo is going to absolutely destroy your midfield in terms of energy, right? He's the engineer of the team. You saw against City. First 45 minutes, really good. Second 45 minutes, we didn't have a clue. And I would say that's down to Enzo not being in the team because he is the true engine of that team, right? So I'm going to see a Caicedo and an Enzo partnership with probably, I think Reece James is probably not going to be fit for this game, but you're not going to be able to live with that, right? And as long as
Caicedo got a good
Caicedo
assist.
just, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, I mean, hey, we're stopping Arsenal. Come on, like,
Yeah.
we did it for the betterment of the league, right? But anyway, I think Chelsea will win on the weekend. I think Rossini will stop the rot. I think United are not a very good football team, in my opinion. I haven't seen enough from them to be like, yeah, whatever. But I don't want us to beat you too much because I need Carrick to stay. Because if Carrick stays, United stay down there. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 Chelsea win. Chelsea go up by 2 goals, and then you'll get a consolation goal towards the end. And as Ozzy, Mac, and Nawaz know, when it comes to Man United, I always predict correctly. So, yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Chelsea.
Yeah.
And the rot continues.
Leeds hadn't beat. I was just going to say, Leeds hadn't beaten United at Old Trafford for over, I think it was close to about 30 years or so.
40-something
Leeds to
years,
beat
bro. I
Manchester.
think it's like 42 years. It was 42
42 or
years.
something. And Hamza predicted Leeds to beat Manchester United over the weekend. But it might have been out of pure like hate. Not really like
That too.
hate,
Yeah.
It's
That's
funny
it.
when you get things right, people just try and take you down in it. When you're at the top, people just try and swipe you down.
Aye.
It's
Don't worry, Hamza. I can relate.
You guys
Yeah.
agreeing on things. London coming together.
He
Here's the
certainly
head-to-head
didn't do it
passport
this
game,
past
so.
weekend, huh?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah. Manchester United versus Chelsea head-to-head the last 4 games, right? Manchester United beating Chelsea 2-1, then back-to-back 1-1 draws.
It's gonna be scary.
Then Chelsea beating Manchester United 4-3. So it's kind of balanced. It's kind of balanced on paper. Both teams, like we mentioned already, on a team perspective, a starting 11 perspective, also kind of balanced. But now here's where we get to see how balanced it really can be. right? We'll be talking about the combined 11 for Chelsea versus
For
Manchester
this
United.
season.
So,
For this season, right?
This season, we know how we typically do it. Form and
Yeah,
availability.
So from this season, 25-26, you're saying?
Yeah, this season.
Okay, cool. Okay.
For sure. So now let's start off in goal.
ready to
Hamza,
go.
who are you presenting?
I'm ready to go.
Who are you presenting, Hamza? In goal.
Yeah, I'm presenting in goal. I'm presenting Sana Lemons. That's what I'm presenting. I just actually
That was the only right answer, bro. At least I'm happy.
really so actually, I jest a little bit, right? Because it's not Lemons by far. People, Sanchez is the worst PR in the league, but he was a top 3 goalkeeper until February,
December.
right? When we started losing games in February, and when he got dropped out of the team, I think it was Arsenal away. That was a really poor performance. But
Also
Lemons, like
scared of Bomo.
after the Onana experience, having Lemons coming in just be calm. Even yesterday, the save against Calvert-Lewin where he heads it straight down. Lemons thinking to let me stay on the line, right? And he gets down really quickly. That's just like another example of him being great. He hasn't had that many clean sheets. So United fans love to forget about the fact that he hasn't had that many clean sheets, but he's a very safe pair of hands. But I'll go for Lemons over Sanchez on that one. I'll give you that.
On those clean sheets, to be fair, it's not because of him. I think it's a lot of the times because of the United defense exposing him. I haven't, fortunately, seen the Onana kind of mistakes out of him. The fact that he's just caused the defense to at least be a lot more calm has changed our lives as a United fan base. So thank you for recognizing him. I 100% agree. He's our goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think Uzi will back that also.
For sure. And like Miguel saying, it's not his fault we're conceding those goals. It's literally the defense or he's conceding a worldie. It's things that are out of his control. But when it's time for him to step up, bro, he's literally been the man. Like if we had to go back a year ago and put Onana in the situations, we're sitting bottom half like Spurs.
Yeah.
We don't need any. We don't need any
we'll stick to our 4-3-3 also. Okay, we'll just so I think it's the most balanced formation. I forgot to ask you guys which formation, but 4-3-3.
Yeah, standard.
Okay, standard. So let's ask Miguel and Uzi, guys, which right back would you like to present for it?
Right back has to be Reece James.
Yeah, I'll put Reece James.
Has to be Reece James.
I'm not putting
I think that's an easy one.
This is going well.
The Chelsea fan is giving United players. The United fans are giving Chelsea players.
No, but listen, we have Dallo. Come on.
We have Diego Dallo.
Come on.
99 attacking positioning, though. Come on. He's got 99 attacking positioning.
Yeah, but 5.
He's got something,
bro. He got 5.
5% brain also, bro.
But no, okay, I just wanted to ask then because I haven't. This is a good one to go check. Okay, so is Reece James fit for this game? Question mark.
I think he wasn't fit on the weekend. So
Malo
but Malo Gusto is like the ultimate big game player, you know. Like I wouldn't even take Gusto over that. Like that guy.
I would also
actually
take Gusto.
Yeah,
James or Gusto, like he's a riser, mate. He is a riser.
Okay, so we'll probably say Malo Gusto then.
Yeah.
Right? General consensus. All right. Guys, left back Kukureya or
again, it has to be Kukureya.
Yeah, it has to be Kukureya.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a tough one.
Luke Shaw's been decent this season, but it is Kukureya.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's an easy one to get past again. So currently 2-1 to Chelsea in this combined 11. Now I'm going to ask you both parties here to bring forward 2 centre backs.
Both of us are suspended. They both.
No, fair. I'll start with Hamza here.
No, we'll go through the whole season. Even if they're suspended or injured or whatever.
Yeah, I think we do that.
So we'll do based off the whole season. So I'll probably keep Reece James or right back anyway. But centre backs, I would go for.
Forget availability, just form.
That's a sticky one. Because instantly my thought just goes to Delete and Chalobah. That's what instantly my thought goes towards. If Colwell was here, it would be Chalobah and Colwell like every day of the week. But that would be who I would go for. I'll go Delete and Chalobah.
And you're forgetting our striker, Maguire.
Maguire.
Well, remember Ruben Amorim.
Remember
Ruben Amorim was here till
November. My big stage
until December. So
yeah, De Ligt was a good shot though. I think his injury has been such an underrated loss for United because when he was in form, he was incredible for us, arguably the best centre back in the league at that time until he got his back injury. And now we haven't seen him and don't know when we're going to see him again. So if he hadn't had his injury, I would 100% put De Ligt. And I'm giving Maguire a shout. I think he's so underrated and a leader in terms of he's good in both boxes. He even said himself he thinks he's one of the best in the world in both boxes. And we can't even argue that. Attacking and defending, he's fantastic. In the air, you're not going to beat that man. So if you got De Ligt and Maguire, I'm going for De Ligt and Maguire. Thank you for mentioning De Ligt. I would have said Martinez and Maguire. But I think I have to put Magoogs.
Let's not forget, for the first 4 months, like, did he? I can't even remember him playing that much. You know, like Euro's definitely not in this team. The other guy, and somebody put it in the chat, was Joshua Champong. Joshua Champong has been better than Maguire this season. That's just like that's just plainly obvious, right? He is. He's better at breaking the lines in terms of actually ball carrying, pass the ball, and defending. And with Chelsea, the thing is with like Fofana, spent 70 million on him. He's not reliable. We spent money on Buddy Shield, not reliable. Disasi got shipped out to West Ham. A Champong is 19 and is fitted in that defense like a glove. You know, he had one poor performance at the start of the season centre back, and ever since he's been pretty decent. So I wouldn't even. I would have Maguire after I would have a Champong, but I would definitely have De Ligt, Chalobah, a Champong, then Maguire would be my four over the whole of the season.
We can agree on the left for sure, right?
So,
But then there's a shout for Aiden Evan also, because for a long period of the season, Aiden Evan was a centre
I
back.
don't think we should give.
He's not better than a Champong.
We've got others.
He's
to
good, but
deal
he's not
with.
better than a Champong. A Champong could genuinely be like, if he played for Brighton, you lot would buy him for 70 mil. That's how it is. If he's called a Champong,
Yeah, you guys.
And stick him on a
Hey,
death
buy
row
him from
contract,
yourself.
bro. You'd stick him on a 50-year contract.
I would buy it
bro.
for myself. I would buy him again. I would buy him again.
No, but
Okay, so
I
we've
agree with
agreed
Miguel.
on the left, right? I think.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
we
both
can
parties
decide.
now give one player. Yeah, I think Mac, Ashley, and myself might need to be
The
the
deciders.
decider.
I'm giving Maguire. That's my
Yeah, even
shout.
me.
I
I
think
got-
he's.
I got
I think he's
Maguire,
so
yeah.
underrated.
Slab it has to
I'm-
be.
I'm-
He has to.
I'm giving Chalobah. He's been so like just consistent the whole season. He's had so many different centre back partners. He's been great for Maresca. He's been great for Rosinier. There's a reason why he plays every game until he got injured.
Yeah. Oof, okay, this is a tough one because actually,
And we were
Mac-
fighting for the
yeah,
title. Remember, he was our starting centre back when we were fighting for the title. Don't forget that. These United fans
Chalobah,
want to
yeah.
make you forget. They want to do some little MI5 like zap your brain and forget that they were crap for the first 4 months of the season. So that includes their players.
We
Just
weren't
let the
even
judges
there,
know
bro,
that.
because we beat Liverpool and we beat you all. So
And Maguire
We don't
scored
even
against us.
have
So
to.
I don't know
And
if I
Maguire
need to
scored,
try and
yeah.
remove that out.
Bro, it's because Sanchez's brain decided to run out the box. That's not my fault. You know what I mean? That doesn't make Amrin the GOAT manager, does it?
Maguire's a big player, big
Yeah.
moment guy. I think that's something he brings that the other centre backs don't, and that's something that can't be excused. I think. I feel like he's a definite.
if
but
I
that's
might,
my bias.
I think both teams
go for
like to play for corners. So Harry Magoogs
Oh, we're
will
not
be the
Arsenal,
one
though.
to get on the end, aren't you?
Chalobah scored
Like-
before the season. He scored.
I don't know how much
against
of Bruno's assists came from set
You
pieces.
see,
He scored so many from
I-
corners as well.
yeah,
There we
but
go.
don't
You see,
harass- we don't
I
harass.
think Chalobah.
Maguire just got a big head. That's what people remember him. Chalobah's
not
done this
about
many
harassing,
times
boy.
this season.
I think
Don't go
Chalobah is a
down
very good
deeper.
shout, though. Sorry to interrupt you, but I do think Chalobah is a really good shot. He is also been one of the more consistent centre backs for you guys. I think it's difficult for me to probably give an unbiased because I'm always around him and he's always talking about Harry Maguire and I'm always seeing these moments versus seeing the Chelsea moments, you know. So I don't even think that I could probably give a good answer.
The right,
to be
Maguire.
honest.
That's her saying Maguire. There we go. 3 Maguires.
But
Listen.
I'm admitting that I think what do you call it? I'm compromised.
Mac,
I think if you're looking for a modern day centre back, you have to be Chalobah, which will fit the long term project. But if you're looking for like a Premier League proven and experienced centre back, it's gonna be Maguire. Unfortunately,
That's so
Hamza,
That's so
I know. Unfortunately, Maguire is just gonna age it over Chalobah. Unlucky, like.
Fair enough.
I also think it's like for me, just to give my, it's already done though, but I was gonna go for Maguire also, just because like literally that goal at Anfield, like it's haunting me. It's haunting me. Like, listen, in terms of who's got better ball playing abilities, like I know you
Listen,
mentioned
lads,
that
we
there
have a
was
football
points.
podcast. We have like some level of sort of like we've got to have some level of ball knowledge. Chalobah
It's 5
plays for
against
England.
1, by the way. So I think you're on the wrong side.
Maguire doesn't even
know
touch
what?
the England team now. These United fans, don't let this United delusion get in your heads. Yeah, don't let it, especially you, Mac.
I think I gave
That's a lot to
a
ask.
proper reasoning as to why I said. I think
No,
Maguire
fair enough,
actually
fair
get
enough,
called up for the
fair
World Cup.
You
I
want
don't
me
care.
to
I think
go?
they're both mid. I think Maguire and Chalobah are both mid. I'm not going to down that hill.
Yeah,
Well,
good
just
But
point.
no,
wait. I'm sure you guys aren't going to agree on the midfield. That's my prediction.
And
already.
then- Yeah, it's gonna get spicy now. Okay, so right now the team stands
That'll be an interesting
as
one.
Lemons in goal. We got Reece James at right back, Kukurea at left back, and a centre back pairing of De Ligt, right, and Maguire. So United core essentially. Now let's go into that midfield. Okay, so I would like both parties to please present their best three midfielders. Let's start off with Hamza this time. We'll start off with Hamza. Your best team.
If I had to go for midfield 3 this season, I would go for the locks is Caicedo and Bruno. They're the locks, right? I don't think you can really talk anything about that. Casemiro, yeah, I mean he's got goals, but Enzo's got more goals and assists anyway, and I think overall the gameplay's been better. So I would go Enzo, Caicedo, and Bruno would be my 3.
That was the first thought I had, if I'm being honest. My bias towards Casemiro was fighting to get him in because it's his most successful goal-scoring season. He's actually, I think we were ready to let him go like a season or 2 ago. So the fact that he's leveled it up and shown his quality and actually been a savior for us a lot of the time. We cannot play him next to Ugarte. We know that. That's impossible. We should never see that ever again. So I do want to shout out Casemiro. It's tough for me not to put him in, but Enzo, Caicedo, I think I feel like they also have to, both of them. I feel they both have to be there. And Bruno's a no-brainer. Number 10, he's your number 10, 100%. So we can agree there.
Wow.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
sure you're gonna go ask Uzi?
Let's see.
No, I agree because I wanted Casemiro to be in this, but he doesn't get over Caicedo. And as much as I'd like Kobe Mainoo to be in this midfield, he doesn't get over Enzo.
Yeah, if Kobe Mainoo played the whole season, by the way, then
Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
think the
Then
conversation
it'd be
with
a different
Casemiro.
conversation.
If Mainoo played the whole season, that guy is when he
Yeah,
was
I
linked
know.
to us,
Good, man.
I was so sad when Amorim left because I was like, damn, we're not actually gonna get him. He's so good. That kid is
No.
wow.
That-
Wow.
Otherwise, Bruno and Caicedo is the ones that's locked in. And Enzo
Yeah.
is the last one.
So is that the one up? Just correct me, Miguel. You said
I
Casemiro.
said the same. No, I said the
No,
same.
I said the
Enzo, Caicedo, and Bruno.
Okay.
Same 3.
I just
Okay.
didn't think
I
that the
think-
United fans were going to take the delusion out of this choice. So well done, guys. I thought that was very
Yeah,
good.
fair enough,
All
fair
agree.
enough, fair
enough, man.
To me,
After the centre backs, I
Caicedo.
was not excited.
Yeah,
After the
centre-
centre mids.
But Enzo and Caicedo, you guys are so fortunate to have those 2 guys.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
they are incredible footballers. When they're on it,
Well, we're doing our best to
it's
get rid of
tough to
them.
beat them.
Miguel, we're doing our
Yeah.
best to get rid of them. Like, oh
Crazy.
my god, I could talk for
Yeah.
hours about our club. We are doing our best to get rid of these 2 guys, but those 2 guys are like, I can see them being the linchpins to like Premier League winning sides, Champions League winning sides. That's
Yeah.
how good they are. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you put the wrong things around them, as Chelsea have done for the last 3 years, well, you're gonna be in the Conference League for a very long time.
Hmm.
Yeah. Generally, I think those 2 are world-class footballers. Couldn't have said it any better. Let's go over to the attacking 3 then. Okay, let's start off with right wing. Both parties present your players. Let's
I
start off
mean,
with
this is-
Manchester United.
Okay.
Who's going
It should be
first?
obvious though.
Yeah, I think it's
You
I
got
think it's
Ahmad,
obvious.
you got
Mbumo.
Mbumo.
we
If we look
talking?
through the whole season,
What are we
top
talking
signing. He's fallen off a little bit recently. Ahmad,
Yeah.
top player. I love Ahmad as well. So like even me, I struggle, especially now. Like, do you play Ahmad? Do you play Mbumo? But whole season, who's gonna go for Chelsea from
I was
Chelsea?
going to ask, who's on the right
Palmer.
team for Chelsea?
It's literally Cole Palmer.
Oh,
Palmer's
No.
sitting bench for Bruno.
Yeah, we go.
Yeah, in the
So you guys,
Palmer.
you guys are on your
Palmer's on the
knees for him.
bench.
You guys are on your knees for him. He plays on the right for Chelsea. That's what he plays. Plays on the apart from when Esteval plays, but Esteval's a player.
Okay, if he plays on the right, But Palmer's been cucked this season. He's been so average.
Yeah, he hasn't been as good. He hasn't been as good, but he's definitely been better than all the other players. Like Amad Diallo for a bit was good. Mbeumo for a bit was good.
That's the thing,
But
is the
Palmer, like,
consistency.
Mbeumo for
when he's not been
overall,
injured, has been decent. But it's not.
Mbeumo
I'm not going to act
overall,
like they're
okay.
world class right wingers at the moment for Chelsea and United.
Yeah.
They're not performing at a world class level.
Yeah.
We're arguing against mid. We're arguing mid versus mid this year.
I mean, look, if you have to go big moments, you take Mbeumo. Liverpool, City, Spurs, Arsenal. You take Mbeumo for those.
Yeah, but he
For me,
came,
that's
he
why
came on
he-
yesterday against Leeds yesterday, and literally through he was terrible. He
The
was
miss of
terrible.
the season is from Cole Palmer. Do we want to talk about terrible?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's
he
the
had a
hat-trick-
bad
the
moment,
hat-trick-
but we're looking at the
the hat-
season.
Yeah, the hat-trick at Wolves, the 2 assists at Napoli. If we didn't get those 2 assists at Napoli, we're out the Champions League, right? And obviously we didn't go very far in the Champions League, but he came on and he did that, right? Came off the groin injury at the start of the season. He got like 5 goals in the first 6 games or something like that, right? And then he got injured for ages. So yeah, I think it's easy. I think it's Cole Palmer. I don't think there's much question about it, but obviously
He's not a left
you guys
winger
have your own
though.
opinions.
He's not a right.
He's
He's
right
not a
winger.
right winger. Yeah, but it's like that's
It's more of a 10. Yeah, that's
It's more of
like
a
Would you
10,
rather have
yeah.
Amad Diallo, who's shit, or Cole Palmer?
I'd rather have
who's, like,
Mbeumo.
been-
I like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Mbeumo.
No, but he
my
doesn't play
bold
on the
man.
right wing either. You
But,
have like
okay.
two inside 10s in it.
But this is my
Not, that's
argument.
not Ruben Amorim. It's a
One-
4-2-3.
It's getting technical.
If I
It's
had to
getting
pick
technical.
one, I would for this season. I would pick Mbeumo. If I have to pick a player based on the ceiling and how quality they can be, it's Cole Palmer. So I'm not saying Palmer's not is worse of a player than Mbeumo. I'm looking at this season, and yes, Mbeumo under Amorim, he was fully playing as a number 10, drifting to the right. But at Brentford, he was a right winger, playing as he was basically Salah 2.0 last season. And when he's at his best, that's what he brings. I don't see Palmer being that kind of player on the right. Palmer's more of a guy that's going to come in and create and hold the ball and make things happen. Yes, he does really well on the right, and he does same kind of thing and influence as Salah has in terms of being able to cut in and create. But I think this season, based on the metric we're using, I think Mbeumo just.
I mean, Palmer's stats are literally better than Mbeumo's anyway. So if you want to go on this season, his numbers
Maybe
are
it's on
better.
all
His
competitions.
big chances
Hey, man,
created
so we
better.
only play the Prem. What?
You know,
What? What?
possession
You can't
is
say
the
all
best.
competitions.
You can't say
That's
all
the
competitions.
reminder.
Yeah, for United,
They
you can't
just
say all
had the
competitions,
one.
unfortunately.
And did he miss it against Grimsby? That should be automatically discount. He was the
But
one who
he
missed it.
scored the
Grimsby.
goal.
So
No, but he
scored
scored.
automatically.
He
Let's
scored
not
in the
forget.
game. The
Yeah,
miss
he
was
missed
in
the
the
penalty.
crossbar. He
He
hit the
missed
crossbar.
Yeah.
yeah,
one
it's a miss,
penalty.
a miss, man. That should be
We
automatic
didn't
disqualification.
deserve to go through
He
that.
scored the
Glad we
first
made.
penalty. He scored the first one. His second penalty, he must. So
Yeah.
I
Okay,
mean,
boys,
Listen, I think maybe we should
No,
just
yeah,
ask the chat. Maybe we should just ask
Yeah,
the chat
we'll
who
need to.
would they rather have. And
Yeah, let's hear the
Mbeumo
chat
or
as
Palmer
well.
this season.
For sure.
I'm
Once
happy
it
to
goes
go
in the
with what
chat,
says.
Mbeumo, Palmer, let's spam the chats on both platforms, YouTube, TikTok. While Ashley and Mac and I
Oh,
also
I
consider
forgot there's so
the
many Man
options.
United fans obviously today. Shit, yeah, that's not a good thing. Go to the chat.
Mbeumo,
Yeah,
that's
Mbeumo,
the
Mbeumo,
one,
Mbeumo.
actually.
3 Mbeumo's, 1
Mbeumo.
Cole, some Mbeumo,
That's it,
Mbeumo.
that was my fault.
Mbeumo.
That's me being
A lot of
silly.
Mbeumo's, yeah. A lot of Mbeumo's in the chat.
Look, all the non-United fans are saying
hey,
Palmer. but-
Hamza, come closer to the screen, please. I need to put some salt here, bro. Please come closer.
I think
Let's
it's,
eat you on the live.
we have our winner, guys. We have our winner.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's my
think
ball.
Mbeumo. But the thing
My
is also,
ball.
I think what probably helps in Mbeumo's argument is the fact that when he had his good run of form, it was so good in that one period in time. Whereas Cole Palmer's been like good, bad,
Yeah.
which makes people like not really look at it that way. But like Mbeumo's more memorable.
But what did Mbeumo do at the
Yeah, probably.
AFCON as well? Are we forgetting that as
He
well?
did well, bro.
What did he
He
do?
Yeah,
did
watch the
well.
That was all
AFCON.
part of
Bring
the
the
season.
highlights
He
here.
wasn't
Yeah,
all
that's
passes
good.
last season.
Grimsby,
He wasn't bad at
AFCON.
AFCON.
This season.
Listen,
You want
Hamza,
decent
we
at
can't
AFCON.
bring that argument because then they'll throw in Ahmad. Relax.
Ahmad at AFCON was a baller.
True. Where was Cole Palmer during the AFCON?
Yes. That's the one.
Yeah, true. 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 minutes played. Couldn't even get selected. What an idiot, bro. Come on, man.
He does look like he comes from Pretoria, by the way. From Anfield.
You sure that not Mitchell's playing or something?
Nah, bro.
No, not Palmer, not Palmer.
Cole Palmer is a proper
let's-
SPL brew.
On a real note though, you can't be choosing Mbeumo over Palmer. Palmer is not at his like
Come on.
best season in terms of like he's been injured.
Yeah.
Realistically, he's been injured. But if you have to
but
choose a
he's going
better
off
player,
the season,
you
bro.
would rather
But this
have
season-
Palmer. Yeah,
This
I know
season.
that. But wait, you can't also
Even
do
this
wait.
season,
it's
yeah.
this season you can't even compare that because Mbeumo has been his best through the 9 instead of on the wing. So I don't think it's a fair assessment.
That's
If we're
also
going
true.
I just wanted to do a
Yeah.
small check.
That's a good
Thanks,
point.
Mark.
Go
No,
ahead,
I
go
thought it
ahead.
was a small check. Okay, yeah. Mbeumo
He has played a lot.
did win a player of the month this season in
Mm.
October.
Yeah, but you can just stack it.
There's
It's
another
player of
good
the month,
point.
bro. You stack your performances in 1 month, you win player of the month. I
But
swear.
again,
I think that was
That's
the
what
one.
player of the
last
month
season.
is, bro.
Where is he
What
this
do you
year?
mean?
but
That's
that
like-
has
He's
been
stacking in a
through
month, bro.
That's like
Through the
saying,
centre
because
forward
I
position,
perform well
playing
throughout the
number
season,
9.
I'm
It's a
not the player
difference.
of the year,
Was that a
bro.
right wing?
That's what he
As
is.
Mark literally just said, was that a right wing? With these performances, a right wing? Was he?
Oof, it's getting technical.
Because-
It's getting technical.
I think we have to go Palmer though.
Everybody
Palmer
solve
over
that.
Mbeumo.
Oh wait, let's
think
move on.
Greg-
Okay, let's move on. The chat even said Mbeumo right wing. So
Bro, we have to go on common sense on this one.
No, the chat got
Bro.
common sense. Chat. He doesn't mean it. He doesn't mean it.
You're trying to help Hamza scores, it's not because chat is what
Bro's
us, bro.
pandering to the chat.
is what
No, to be
us.
fair, I went to the chat. I shouldn't have gone to the chat. Obviously, Palmer's not been at his highest level, but his level this year has definitely been higher than Mbeumo. But obviously, everyone's got.
But
their
both
own-
players,
how
by the
you-
way, are versatile players. Both players are versatile players. That's why
I
we
like
even
how
having this
Hamza's
debate, because-
just regarding play of the month, bro. Like, because I'm good this month, of course I'm gonna win play of the month.
No, I'm saying
It's
you
not-
stack it all in a month. Like Palmer's had more performances better than Mbeumo this year, but it's been spread out over a year. It's 6 months, sorry, 8 months or so. And Mbeumo has been crap. Every time I watch him after the Arsenal game, it's been crap. And now he's in a right
Recency
wing team over
bias.
Palmer. It's crazy.
Recency
It's
bias,
crazy.
exactly.
Even at the start of the season, he wasn't that good. Even at the start of the season, he wasn't that good. So,
What you mean,
but
bro?
anyway,
Goals.
here's what it is.
Goals.
I went to the
Liverpool,
chat and I got it
Spurs.
wrong. I'm gonna hold up my
Yeah,
hands up and
yeah.
say Mbeumo's in the team.
It is what it is, right? Let's go left wing. Left wing now. To be fair, by the way, okay, no, I was gonna say even Liam Delap played right wing for one game, so you could maybe chucked him in there. But we'll move on. We'll move on from that, right? Let's go left wing. Both parties, Manchester United first. Left wing.
Mateus.
So now that we've agreed that Cunha's in, let's move on to striker.
Let's go.
What are we doing
To striker, yeah.
with striker? Who's playing on the left?
Does
Let's
he
be
play
honest,
left
like,
wing though?
Other than
Wait,
Does
Cunha.
Cunha
He
actually
does
play
play
left
left
wing
wing.
though? Because every time I watch
He's
him, he's
been
like
playing
more in the
left
middle.
wing. He's
No, he's
been
played
playing
left
left
wing.
wing.
Wait,
I don't
do
think
you
United
guys
ever was. This formation was.
do you guys not want to give Patrick Dogo a shout there?
He
Ah.
hasn't done it enough.
He played
I
two
think.
games at left wing though,
Yeah.
and then he got
When you calling him
injured,
Gareth Bale
unfortunately.
after he scored 1 goal, is that not your fan?
You've seen Cunha surfing enough this season to know that
Yeah.
Cunha's the left
Hasn't
wing.
served against us. Science, you know.
Not yet. Not
Whoa.
No, but he's been better than
Yet.
Garnacho. He's been better than
Clip
Garnacho.
it.
Neto, to be honest, I'll put Neto on the left wing, but Cunha is a better player than Neto. So just like your Mbeumo Palmer argument, I can understand that Neto might have had maybe a better overall season, right, than Cunha, but he's not a better overall player than Cunha.
Do you
So I'll
think he's
give
had
Cunha.
better? I can't like. You
Yeah,
can
he
think of
has.
big moments from Cunha this season. Can you think of
No,
big
definitely
Neto
big moments. Cunha wins on the big moments, right? Because he scored the goal against
Yeah.
Arsenal. And I think there's been like one. There definitely hasn't been anything outside of the Premier League because he hasn't
match
been in
winners
other
also.
competitions. But in the Premier League, Neto has been like, really going forward. He's had very poor performances a couple of times, so people will talk about that, and he gets a lot of brunt for it, like the whole Garnacho arse or Net's arse or something like that. Basically calling him rubbish. He's been good.
Yeah.
Neto's actually been all right.
I
But he's just-
rate Neto. I do
Yeah,
rate
but
him.
he's very overhated our fan base. But I would have him over Cunha, but I'm never gonna win that in this chat. I'm never gonna win that.
I would argue Palmer over Mbeumo more than taking Cunha out. I think you can't take Cunha out.
Yeah.
I mean, Palmer
Over
should be
Neto.
in this team. Palmer
I
should be in
think-
this team. But I went to a Man United chat and said, "Yo, is this Man United player worse than this Chelsea player?" Of course, I'm never gonna agree with that. So that's me being silly. That is me being silly. So I have to take accountability.
But Hamza, maybe it benefits you in the striker position. Maybe it wasn't really. I think maybe we'll all
I mean, it's
agree
not
on
even a
striker.
conversation,
Now, there's no Mbeumo. It's not Mbeumo that they can chuck in there. It's only
And
Sesko
Mbeumo
left.
would lose to
Oh.
Pedro. Every player on their team would lose to Pedro. But yeah, João Pedro
Yeah,
is in the 9.
Yeah.
João Pedro. I will all agree on João
I think
And
I love
what-
João Pedro.
No,
Wait,
he's
wait,
a really
wait.
good
What-
player.
Uzi disagrees.
Bro, what do you mean?
Are you going
Pedro.
Sheshko?
Oh, no, I think that's just João Pedro's celebration.
That's his celebration.
Oh, okay.
I like
okay,
Sesko
okay.
though. I do
I
like
like
Sesko. I know
Sesko,
people
but
hate on him.
he's too
Yeah,
far
I do-
behind João Pedro as an experienced
Yeah.
Premier League.
This is it in the league. I think it goes Haaland, Isak, and then João Pedro for me in the league.
Igor
That's like
Thiago
that's
inside
the
the
top 3 strikers.
What about Igor
I
Thiago?
mean, Igor Thiago
Yeah.
just came to
This
the
season.
league, man.
One season,
he's
wonder,
only
lad.
done it
One season,
like, for
wonder.
one season. I need to see a bit more than that. You know what I mean? But those 3, like, you look at Johan Visser. He got 20 goals last season at Newcastle. People are writing to get him out of the club. You know, so yeah, that would be for me. It would be
Yeah.
that, and then Gyökeres probably in number 12th or 13th position.
I'm not even talking about that. That can go on for hours and days.
We get it there. We get it there. So now let's wrap up this thing. So let me go through the team. In goal, Lemons, right? Right back, Reece James. Left back, Marc Cucurella. Centre back pairing of De Ligt and Maguire. Centre mid 3 of Enzo, Caicedo, Bruno. Right wing of Mbeumo. Left wing of Cunha. And striker of João Pedro. I didn't do the math there now. What was the score there? From
6-5.
United to Chelsea. Oof, 6-5. Which is sterling. One
Yeah, I
club
think
is
so.
sitting in third. The other one is sitting in 6th. I mean,
Yeah, you
I
guys
can't believe
just
Maguire's
says-
gotten over Chalobah and Palmer's gotten over Mbeumo. I'm sorry, that is ridiculous. But
Palmer's the only one I would.
Yeah.
If you spoke about him enough, I might switch my answer. But I think we've got enough on Boomers to keep it in. Remember, there were.
Yeah.
Miguel,
All
Miguel,
the
can we
Man
agree
United
though?
fans.
Miguel, can we agree though that our manager is going to be Enzo Maresca? We can agree that.
Maresca. Yo, I can't believe
Option number 3.
Maresca was such a loss for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh my days. Yay.
Oh, bro.
yeah.
I don't know.
Maresca to Rosinha. That's crazy.
Bro.
Don't
He's
worry.
going to be the next
We'll-
Pep. We are the next Pep because he's going to replace Pep. We are the next Pep, and now what do we have? What do we have? I'm on
Don't
live,
worry,
so I
you
can't
could-
say what we have.
You're
but
gonna see
what do we
Rosinha
have?
take
You know
out
what
his
we have.
jacket.
You know what we have.
After United scores, Rosinha's jacket is coming off. Remember that. Just wait for that, lads.
He's going to send on instructions with 2 minutes to go and we're 2-0 down. Yeah, good one, mate.
Yeah. Honestly. Now, that being said, that was Saturday night. Everybody Saturday night, we went out, we partied at Stamford Bridge. Now, Sunday, is it going to be a restful Sunday evening? I doubt it. Maybe one household will be partying still. The other household is going to... Oh, I don't know what they're going to be. We'll have
What
to
about
wait
the
and
rest
see.
of the world?
I think it's basically one club against the rest of the world on Sunday. It's going to be the Premier League title decided. It's going to be Arsenal coming to the Etihad, hosted by Manchester City. A lot of people are saying Manchester City are back. Their form, winning Arsenal in the Carabao Cup final, absolutely embarrassing Liverpool 4-0 in the FA Cup, and beating Chelsea 3-0 in the Premier League. 3 different competitions, big 6 clubs, all couldn't reply. I think that's about 9 goals, if I'm not mistaken. No reply from anyone. And now it's going to be Arsenal's turn. What a run of fixtures for Manchester City, but they're dealing with it. Let's go to Ashley first. Ashley, what are we saying?
Wow, what a time. I didn't think we would be in this position, I'm going to be honest, because I've tried to be very I try not to take the delusional route, as I've witnessed so many times in my household. So I've tried to keep my brain straight on. And even still, going into the game, I still think it's in Arsenal's hands because of the fact that even if they get a draw, that's still a benefit to them. We fully have to get a win. There's no way around it. It has to be that. But then on the other side, like you've just said, City are not just looking really good, they're actually dominating now. Like you said, 3 clean sheets in a row, 3 different competitions. And I think the key is the fact that Pep has found a starting 11 that's really locked in together now. I think up until this point, you're still trying to integrate the new players that you brought in as well from like January, because there was a question as to why in April does it lock in for Pep? Like, what is that? And he made a joke about the sun, which I don't think he's actually wrong about, guys. We all know that the sun makes us feel better. Okay. So I think that is a factor, but I also think the fact that you've then had enough time to truly integrate the new players you brought in January. Everyone else has pretty much been working with each other, obviously, from the start of the season. And I think now that City beat Arsenal in the Carabao Cup final, mentally, that was a big shift. And I think at the moment you can see how it is getting to Arsenal. And I'm actually really glad we're playing at the Etihad. I think if we were playing at the Emirates, completely different conversation, like 100%. I just think it is sitting with City right now because they have the momentum. Obviously, if Arsenal get an impressive win against Sporting, maybe that will fuel their belief again, because at the moment you can see that it's creeping in. The doubt has crept in, and I think it's because it also went into Arteta's head and now it's like trickling down. So I think City are in a good place, but again, it's still sitting with Arsenal, because should they get that draw, still them then.
Yeah, 100%. And Mac, I mean, it's very unsteady, but like Ashley mentioned, a draw is all you'll need, and the ship is steady again. Does Mikel Arteta have what it takes to stabilize not just the team, this entire fan base by the looks of it?
Listen, there's a lot of breaking down in that question to do. Okay. Arteta has the capabilities to do that. But what he's going to do on the day, I don't think anyone sitting on this panel, any Arsenal fan in this world knows what he's going to do. He can literally pull out the unthinkable or the most predictable thing and sit back. Yeah, so not one person here would know. On the other hand, I've said this before, we have a weak mentality. I've said it. I hold accountability to it. From the manager to the players, board, everything, no doubt. But is it again another cycle of this year's Premier League in terms of every match week, like it changing up? In the last 20 games, City have won about 42 points and Arsenal have won 41 points. But if you break it down over the last 5 matches, Arsenal have won 12 points and City has won 11. You know what I'm saying? It's just a cycle going on and on and on. When City drops points, Arsenal win, and Arsenal wins, City drops points. City have been good this latter part of the season and they are kicking on. But I hope this is not even. I honestly don't know how to feel. I honestly don't know how to feel going into this match. Like, I really hope Arteta has something for us. I hope our players have something for us. There's a reason why none of the players came out after the loss to say, "Oh, for the fans, we'll do this, that, or the other." I hope they're just locking in and just focusing on the match. No outside noise, nothing. Just fully concentrated. This match and the title. That's all I hope what he has for us. Hopefully we win this game. I predicted a 2-1 on our show yesterday. On Sunday, sorry. I hope he does it for us, but it's not looking good, bro.
Not looking good.
An Arsenal proverb. It's not looking good.
Unfortunately.
Use every April.
You know,
I just had
That's a good
everyone
point.
says we only
April.
won. Everyone said we've only won one game this April since Arteta has been in charge. That's actually a lie. We've won quite a bit of games. It's just that we've drawn a bit more than losses. People just need to do their research more.
The
And
win
Mark,
rate
the
is much
difference is,
lower in comparison
Yeah,
to Pep
Win
in
rate
April.
drops.
I think
yeah.
it's like
I know that, but I'm
40%
saying
or something like that. But I fully get what you're saying. Sorry, I was just adding on. Yeah.
the difference now is, again, we're going for the title with Pep Guardiola. It's not like it's Rosinia, you know what I'm saying? It's a well-established manager that's been at the top level for many a year. It's gonna be tough for us, but hopefully we get a result.
Yeah.
Sound confident, bro.
Always.
Because that's the thing. What did Big Steve say? He said there's blood in the water and there's a blue shark coming behind you. And you lot have peaked at exactly the right time in terms of City, right? Like they peaked at exactly the right time. I thought when people said, oh, whoever wins the Carabao Cup will win the league, I thought that was just like a narrative the media was spreading just to build hype in the league. Now I genuinely believe it because I don't see any way in hell that Arsenal go to the Etihad this weekend and get a result. They could get a draw if they just sit back, right? But if they lose after sitting back, the optics will look terrible. The league table will look terrible. And I think the outlook for the rest of the season will look terrible. And I think Arteta might get his P45 very, very soon if that's the case. But yeah, Mark, what I would say, man, is for the next 5 days, you are top of the league. For the next 5 days, even for the next 10 days till you play Palace, enjoy. Because once City take that top of the table, yeah, bro, that's it. That's it for Arsenal in the Champions League. That's it for them in the Premier League. And you can sort of take that to the bank.
No, I'm calm, lads. I've always said take it one game at a time.
10 more sleeps.
I've always said take it one game at a time. You know that.
Let's see. This is going to be a miracle, okay, if we can do this. But let's see if we can do a combined 11 in the space of about 20-odd minutes, right? Because I have a feeling this one might be a repeat of what we just experienced. But let's start off there. Right? Let's go for, both panel members.
Can I just interject just for 1 second? Just on the Arsenal game, Mark, a genuine question I want to ask, right? If Arsenal go for it, right? Do you genuinely see a team that's spearheaded by Victor Gyökeres going away at the Etihad and getting a result? Genuinely.
Definitely, bro. If we have every single player in that team has the capability to go on and beat City, it's just purely based on mentality. If we go for it, it's purely based on mentality.
Could be your striker to win that game.
Bro, definitely, bro. He's had 28 or 30 shots this season and he scored 18 goals. You're telling me if someone had that amount of shots on target and scored 18 goals, he's not clinical enough to get us there.
You know what? Back your boy.
I'm just a straight
that was not the answer. That was not the answer I was expecting.
That was
if you go for it, I think
out
you're
hater,
done, bro. Honestly, if you go for it, you're done.
I think, bro, if we don't go for it, we are done. If we go for it,
you have more hope. You have more hope in drawing if you don't go for it.
Yeah, 100%. No, 100%.
Go for it, don't go for it. Done.
Yeah, done.
Yeah,
how do you want to go out, Mac? That's the question. How do you want to go out? In a blaze of glory or just with a whimper?
I will literally enjoy your moments now before the match.
You enjoy for the next 7 days. Because once City take the top of the table, you're not getting it back. Because you guys are going to beat you next weekend as well. How about that? Well,
wait.
We can post this clip of Mac going, we're winning the quad, to the treble, to the double, to the single, to nothing. It would just be peak cinema. The amount of Mac clips you could make would be peak cinema.
That's why we love Arsenal.
We have it in the archives. Don't worry, Yossi. We have plenty in the archives ready. But the day that Arsenal lose the title, we have so many clips of Mac ready to go.
Wait, but for context sake, for the Manchester Derby, I've only said that from December onwards. I didn't say at the start of the season. Okay?
No, wait,
Can you say
it was?
And then he said that everything will be wrapped up in April. He said the league will
I didn't say that too. I didn't say that too.
Saying that at any point of the season, it's still bad.
You know what's crazy for me, if I can just be honest? I think it is, first of all, every team that's in the Champions League from the Premier League has the chance to win a quadruple at one point in the season, okay? To be able to say that we're going to win the quadruple having not won one recently in recent years, that's the part where people go maybe you should start with let's start walking before we try and run kind of situation. And that's where the disconnect comes in, because it's you have a few good, or you have, respectfully, I can say that Arsenal for most of the season, I mean, look, they've been top of the table since the 7th week. Okay. Even in the Champions League, they dominated. I can view that, right? But again, when it matters to get it over the line, you don't have the the mentality. You don't have the facilities.
Too much.
You don't have the facilities.
You don't have the cojones.
The cojones.
So, because you need that, even this weekend, if Arteta wants to do something, he has to be brave. Arteta is not a brave man. He is calculated. He is, and again, I kind of understand. I think it's probably gotten worse over the years, knowing that you've done this. Boom, you finish second. You've done this again,
so he can succeed.
Yes, because I think master versus apprentice situation. It just seems like Pep it's got the upper hand.
Add one fun fact for you. Pep Guardiola as manager since he started has never gone back-to-back, not finished back-to-back second in a league. So he's won the league. Any season he hasn't won the league, the following season he has. At every club, Barca, Bayern, City, every time. So if City don't win this season, it will be the first time ever He goes back to back without winning the league ever. So this man is gonna win. He's winning.
Well, Mac,
You know,
whatever
do you know
happens,
it-
bro, whatever happens, you'll always have that record over him. You finish
But
second
do you
more
know?
times than Pep
Do you know what
has.
actually
That's
sold
great.
me the dream though? Those 2 games against Spurs and Bayern actually sold me the dream about the quadruple. Honestly, after those games, I was literally in heaven. Imagine going to the stadium and seeing football like that played. I was sold completely. And then I don't know.
You should have lived from
February
last year,
hits.
though, Mac. Against PSG in October, you dunked on them, and then in April they dunked on you. You need to understand the season is long. The season is long.
I
Even now,
understand, I
there's gonna be
understand
those
that,
twists and
but-
turns. You went too early, bro. Just like all the other Arsenal fans.
Every fan at the end of the day hopes their team wins a whole lot of trophies. And I went for that. Unfortunately,
I just want the
it
treble. I'm
wasn't
not
to
Carabao
be.
Cup. I just want the treble. This Mickey
I
Mouse.
just want the
shit,
quadruple.
bro.
Something that's never been done
Did you
before.
use the FA Cup?
Ever.
Oh, that's all right. We got the Premier League. Oh shit, we got nothing. I have nothing.
So Donnarumma in goals, basically. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Like even I'll say, like, we're looking holistically
No.
at the whole season. We can start with Raya.
Really?
100%.
Yeah,
Done.
So again, it's there's
I'm
so
saying
many
Donnarumma.
there's so many metrics you can
So
use
why?
to be like, how do you pick a player?
I don't
right?
think
And
y'all counts.
the only reason I'm
Ash,
not
just say
picking,
Donnarumma. You won.
see, the
No
reason I'm
reasoning.
not
Just
picking-
say Donnarumma. You won.
I'm just trying to not be. I don't want this to be a full starting 11 of City. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to.
out of budget. Oh my
I'm just kidding. I'm
word.
trying to look objectively at this. And
Yeah.
like if you have to go down to the nitty gritties, I think Raya purely on the clean sheets this season, that would edge Donnarumma, because the fact that we've had Donnarumma in goals, like that guy is a shot stopper, but Raya is insane as well. Like he is we're not really talking about the last performance. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe if Raya played, you guys would have won. Just kidding. Had to throw that in there. But I'm still gonna say I'll still pick Raya.
You wouldn't even be in a title race if it wasn't for Donnarumma.
Yeah,
though,
true.
As well.
100%. 100%. So again, it's like the importance to our team. He changed it all for us. He really did. But I have to concede this one to Raya.
You can't
purely
even be
based on some
first
of those
choice for
metrics.
Spain though. Like Raya.
Yeah, but Italy doesn't play internationally.
weird,
Italy.
though.
Oh,
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma.
So it's like
Can I explain that to you? Can I explain that to you? It's because like even I just wanted to fact check this. I had a feeling, but like goals conceded, David Raya 24, Donnarumma 24, clean sheets, Donnarumma 12, David Raya 15. But then again, you need to realize Arsenal, not only is David Raya a good goalkeeper, but they have that defense and midfield that helps with defense. Whereas
And
with City-
Donnarumma isn't performative. Raya is the most performative keeper in the league.
But who is the
Donnarumma not
overall
performative. He
better
gets his
keeper?
job
Who is the
done.
overall better keeper though? Who is the overall better
Donnarumma.
keeper?
The current
Donnarumma.
European
I
goalkeeper
don't-
of the year.
I don't understand
Yeah,
why
okay,
that's
you
the
see-
question. Raya's good, but
Good
he's
point,
not
Raya's
one
good,
of the team.
Miguel. Good point.
In the Premier League though, in the Premier League, the last 3 seasons,
Donnarumma.
well, including this season, will be
Yeah,
a
last
Golden
3
Glove.
seasons.
No, I'm
it would
talking
be
about in the
David
Premier
Raya,
League.
yeah.
He'll be. No, you're not trying to understand me, boys. I'm saying last 3 seasons, including this one, will be a Golden Glove player. Imagine which other keeper has done it in the Premier League recently?
Pepe Reina.
Nothing.
De
No,
Gea.
recently.
Every day, yeah.
Courtois.
Nah.
no,
No, it's
3 in a
really
row.
Pepe Reina, bro.
3 in a row.
I don't
Three
think
in a
anyone will
row.
put Pepe Reina in a top 5 goalkeeper of all time.
Listen, bro, that's
No,
still
I'm
not winning you a
saying
league title,
recently.
mate. You focus
Anyways,
on the wrong thing.
Time is of essence, okay? We're just going Raya now.
goalkeeper also.
I could have said Donnarumma to really mess this up, but it's fine.
Honestly,
I'll
I
give
think
you.
should have. 'Cause that was better.
I know, but
Donnarumma's
I'm
better.
trying to not come up and be like, it's so biased. But since you guys said it, I was like, okay, rather than I say it, you know.
Also, then the final options. Then is it going to be? Are you going to bring Donnarumma to the table, Ashley, or are you going to stick with David Raya?
I can just see Max like, don't you dare, even say, don't you dare change your mind. I'm still gonna concede Raya, but it's like this, and it's purely just because
It is close, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it is close. It is close. Let's go over then to the back line. This might be very Arsenal heavy. I don't know. Let's
Which
see.
one?
Right back.
Are we doing players that are currently available?
Same as I think.
No, it's
Sorry,
just the
I thought-
season.
Yeah, same as-
just the whole.
Yeah.
Oh,
The whole
okay,
season,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right back.
So right back. Let's start off with Mac, because I think you have. Do you have options? I think you have options.
Yeah, mine is just gonna be Timber, bro. This season he has been sensational. Apart from February, he has not been the best, and then he got injured. The rest of the season, though, he's been on point in terms of a versatility right back. He's by far been miles ahead of everyone. Nunes has been, they're not gonna lie, he has pushed. But if you're looking for an out and out right back, it's gonna be Timber.
Yes. You see, again, I would give Mateus Nunes a shout, though, a big shout, because especially this season, I don't think we realized how important he became to our team when we didn't have him. Suddenly he got sick. He was sick in the Champions League. I think when we went to Bodo Glimt, okay, and I'm not saying that that's the reason. Like, there's a whole bunch of things, but even in terms of the way he was last season he cost us. Even in the United game with Ahmad, like, there were certain moments in which he cost us. Again, it's a case of the fact that that's not even his natural position, but he's taken it on. And he has done an insane job this season. So I'm happy to concede Timber, because I think Timber's great. And I think even when Timber came in to Arsenal before he got his injury, I was like, this guy is going to be a very important player for them. So I can say that, but I do have to give a shout to Mateus Nunes that he's really stepped into the role this season.
Okay, Mateus Nunes is missing out. Julian Timber comes in. Okay. So now, I mean, just a shout out to Pep again, by the way, because Pep Guardiola, we talk about how innovative he is. That's yet another innovation. A central midfielder going in fullback, because that's a good segue to left back, right? I mean, who's the left back options? Let's start.
O'Reilly.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
After winning a trophy against Arsenal here.
Yes. Dunked on us. Did the exact same thing to Chelsea last weekend.
Yeah.
That guy is so good. Again, another player that's
Don't be sorry.
Left back wasn't he's a midfielder as well. And then when he came into that role, and it says so much about Pep, but it also says about the players that they're like, you know what, wherever you put me, that's cool. O'Reilly has been, unreal this season, actually.
I just think the way he actually carries the ball, and he's just attacking presence just gives him like another outlook. 100%. Imagine, and they're playing in Pep's team on top of it, bro. You can't ask for better left back than that.
He's like Gavardio 2.0,
100%.
and you have Gavardio 1.0 as well.
And we've got both.
It's like but Max, can I ask, if Calafiori was fit the whole season, right? Calafiori or Nico O'Reilly, who would you have?
I would have went to Calafiori if he was fit the whole season and performed at the level. But considering the fact how Nico O'Reilly has just grabbed it by the scruff of the neck and just made that position his own, it has to go to him.
Respect.
Now, this is, I don't know. It could be tricky, this one. So, centre-back pairings, right? We already know Arsenal's. I don't have to ask Mac. Literally been your two best players in the past 3 years, right?
Okay.
I'm going to ask Ashley who her pairing is.
You see, again, I want to give a big shout to Mark Gay. I think he came in and he really changed it for us. The fact that we don't have Diaz playing, for example, like he's obviously been injured. And our centre-back pairing has been Kusanov and Mark Gay. Kusanov is a proper defender, okay, as well. Like that guy, just watch, okay? And the centre-back pairing between Kusanov and Gay, it has so much potential. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet with the Saliba and Gabriel kind of pairing. And I say this as someone that I cannot stand Gabriel. Don't even show me that guy. I'm not interested. Okay. But I have to say that Arsenal centre-back pairing, we know that that's just, they are proper. So I can't really concede. Like, I can't say put Kusanov and Gay in yet. And then Diaz has been injured. And like you said, I mean, Vardy's playing the centre-back. He's also been injured. So it fully has to be Saliba and Gabriel.
100%.
Mark, are you willing to concede a player or no?
What's been said? I'm taking both.
Take them now, because attacking wise, who are you gonna have? Respectfully,
I might argue Gay can get in this, because
that's what I was gonna say.
We're forgetting also what he's done at Palace as well.
But now we're talking. I understand that.
Captain.
But he didn't do it. He hasn't done it. And yes, with City, for example, like I think he hasn't lost much as well.
No,
and he's gotten clean sheets and stuff.
Yeah.
But again, if you're
scored on the weekend,
I think
I think
Diaz
say that
has to go in.
If they had to
just
be
say
between-
Dahey over Saliba. Just say that.
No,
and we can
No,
talk
no, no,
about
no,
the
no.
team.
If you had to say someone like between the City two, I would have taken Kusanov instead.
Really?
Then I'll
No.
take that. I'll take that then. Okay, I think that's a crazy shout.
No.
But because
I would
I
go
have this.
Saliba and Kusanov, not Gabriel. though.
Oh,
What?
no ways. That's wild.
I would go
It's
Magalhães.
too overrated, Gabriel, guys.
No, Gabriel
But-
is overrated.
So glad you
No,
said
he's
that.
so overrated. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm saying I'm tired of all these Arsenal fans
What a
saying
moment.
Gabriel is the better centre back. I'm tired of this nonsense.
Then you know what? Get rid of him. We are all. I was trying to like think like an Arsenal fan to a certain degree, but you have completely changed my life. That
No,
you have
but
said
I would
that.
take my Gabriel now over Kusanov, though. I'm not saying do the change, but I'm just
I
saying
mean, Gabriel will be over
I
Dahey.
would have.
Yeah,
Because remember, Gabriel's
Gabriel
only
Yeah.
got 3 goals this season. If you want to talk about corners, he's only got 3 goals this season.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at the goals, bro. I
That's
will
less
take my
than
centre
Chalobah
back
as
Saliba
well.
and Gabriel. No, I'm just. I will take my Gabriel and Saliba.
Okay, so we go with
But
Gabriel
if we
Saliba
had
at
to.
centre back then, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
What did I miss? I thought Gabriel isn't the best
Oh.
player anymore.
Kusanov almost got in.
Kusanov. Shout out that guy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys,
It's-
watch him. He's so good.
It's just the
Nah, he's
There's
language
always
barrier.
one City player that steps out. No, but there's a language barrier. There's always that one City player that really helps them get over the line. I think City did very well in January, essentially, to come back into his title race. And we'll
100%.
get to the other player that they bought in January.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be interesting. Okay, let's go for the midfield three then. Right? Midfield three, both parties we can bring forward. I'll start off with Mac. I think Mac will have some prominent ones because they'll never really rotate
My
the
mid-
midfield as much.
Yeah, but okay. Going on the season, I would have put Zubamendi in, but the downfall this 2026
No.
has been horrendous. So my 3 is gonna be Declan Rice, Bernardo Silva. Unfortunately, I had to put the rat inside, and Ryan Cherokee.
That we can
Yeah,
agree
Oh
on.
my.
That
I
we can
haven't seen
agree
a better
on.
number 10. I can't argue this season. So
And the fact you put
I know you're gonna
Bernardo
give Bruno,
Silva in there,
but
the fact you
Yeah,
put
I
Bernardo
know.
Silva in there, thank you, that guy is the engine of our team. I honestly don't know how we're going to replace him. Don't even talk to me about that yet. But those 3,
the rat.
man, I love that. Look at me agreeing with an Arsenal fan. That's time to change. Let's go.
It's crazy.
I was
It's
just
crazy.
Foden, you know.
No,
Foden's been now joking. Nah.
get out of here.
No,
no,
I'm
no.
so disrespectful.
He gets it over Odegaard and Eze, though. Let's not forget.
Eze over Foden. Foden over
Nah.
Eze.
No, Foden. I'm saying Foden will be over Eze and Odegaard.
Yeah, Foden over Eze this season.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll see what Thomas Tuchel thinks.
Get this guy Hamza out of here, please.
See,
No,
my
what are you
thing
talking
with
about?
Foden,
Ends up against Spurs, and that's it. And then scores 1 goal
Nah,
against
nah.
Leverkusen. And you want to say it's better than Foden?
Yeah,
Foden
it's
December
been a poor
time. We
signing.
won't forget that. December.
Watch
Foden.
Eze this weekend, boy. Watch Eze this
Everywhere.
weekend. Watch Eze this
on
weekend.
the bench.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
you'll be starting. You'll be
We'll have
starting.
bench camp.
Let's go then to the front three. This actually went a lot quicker than I expected. Thank you, guys. Let's say Arsenal are
Nice.
all people will say. Let's go for right wing.
Semenyo.
Listen, okay, this is how I want to play, okay? Right wing, Saka, left wing, Semenyo, up front, Haaland.
Saka!
That
Saka for
Hamza.
what?
Saka,
Hamza.
yes, Saka,
Hamza.
Bukayo Saka.
Hamza,
And there we go.
This season.
Bring it up, bring it up. Who else, okay? Oh, in
Over
City, who
Semenyo.
else are you going to bring out? No, I didn't say over Semenyo.
Oh.
I said
No, he
Semenyo.
said- he said
Okay,
start
okay, okay. I
both.
see, I see.
Miguel.
Doku
Miguel.
even would be over Saka.
Toku. Are you serious?
Doku. I would choose
Are you
Doku.
serious?
Causes
Yeah.
more problems, more havoc in the
Go want to
opposition
talk
box.
about like how
Come
many
on, don't
goals
be
and assists.
delusional.
Doku only has 2 goals this season.
Yeah, no,
Two.
listen. But regardless, Doku and Savinho become difficult players to try and back when it comes to numbers and stats because it just like, for example, Semenyo has already totally smashed Savinho. So we're not even going to look at that guy, right? Doku, this is the thing about Doku, and this is why I can understand where you're coming from. That guy causes so many problems and he can be so frustrating for so many defenders, but it's that output that people are just like, okay, well, you see, we don't
100%.
get that anyway. So it's like, if he had more output, he would 1 million. There wouldn't even be a question about whether or not he starts in this, like on the left, right? But who else from Arsenal are you going to put from an attacking perspective? Do you know what I mean? Like
Saka,
again,
Saka definitely.
What about Gyökeres?
I don't know.
No.
Where?
Behave yourself.
Where?
On the right.
What about Trossard?
Behave
No.
yourself.
What about Martinelli? Madueke? Did you spend
No.
50 mil on him? More than what we
Behave
spent.
yourself.
Have you seen him in the Premier League?
You're not putting a
Scam
man who's
against
better
scam.
than Vinny Jr. according to you.
Oh God, it's just I
I don't know if
think
Miguel knows
that-
about that.
Miguel,
Yeah.
for context, Mac thinks that Martinelli is better than Vinicius.
Content. No. This guy, they need to listen on
can show the
context.
clip.
When did you say this?
Go show the
Was
clip.
Vinny-
At the start of the season. At the start of the
At
season.
the start of the
No,
season, you
no, he
said
didn't.
Martin.
No. The reasoning was, okay, Hamza said, would I take Vinicius at Arsenal? My reasoning was, why must I go and pay another 80 million for someone who will do the exact same job?
but they
That's what I
don't.
just
The
said.
same as
But they
Martinelli.
don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
You
just
can't
said,
epic
I
battles,
said
we have
why would I pay
McDonald's at
another
home.
80
That's
million?
meant to own this, bro.
Vinny.
The same job is crazy.
I'm
That's
telling you,
wild.
we'll do the same
That's a
job.
hot take. That is a Martinelli.
Literally,
there's
you
no-
know, when
Are
your
you
mom
hearing
told you we're not gonna
yourself?
have
Champions,
Yeah.
McDonald's.
okay, if you have to look at Champions League form this season, go and look at it even.
Honestly, but if
He
I was
did
in
it
South
in the
Africa, I would get you
beginning.
checked. I would take you to a psychiatric ward myself, honestly.
Please don't
Because
say that
you're
ever
still,
again.
you're still talking about it. Blair.
Listen,
No.
you all are bringing the scuck up every single time, okay? I said Vinicius is the better
That's the way
player.
you
You
Wait,
repeated it.
Vinicius is the better player outright, but that was my reasoning basically.
But you would take him now at least after realizing the mistake of your thoughts. Like that
No,
was a
I don't
bad-
want to pay
bad
another
take,
80
right?
million. I don't want to pay another 80 million. on that.
And I don't
That's
want
purely my
to-
reasoning.
I'm struggling to put the season Saka in this team, if I'm being honest.
Listen,
Because I
Saka
feel like
has
this
had-
is the yeah. You go.
a decent season, but not as his elite levels he had in the last 2-3 seasons.
Elite level.
The reason playing for Arsenal, okay. One of the reasons why Arsenal is struggling right now is because we don't have Bukayo Saka on the right side. We got Madueke, who's the one-trick pony, what plays with his toes and ball going out. That's
What
literally the
does
only
Saka
thing.
have on you guys as a fan base? He has something on you guys. Yes.
He's someone
honestly.
who's
Oh
done
boy. Even when he's
pull us out of the trenches, bro.
Bro, he downplays me so bad.
To
for
what?
Backing
To
Bruno
what?
Fernandes, he back Saka for what?
Yo.
But
I'm
who
so
in
glad
that
you're
city?
outside of our podcast
if-
and seeing this
nah,
level of delusion.
If there was
That feels
someone
amazing.
from City, wait, if there was someone from City though who would overtake him, definitely I would put them above. But this season, I don't see anyone
Semenyo's
else
on
that
the
would
right, though.
overtake him.
That's the thing.
Semenyo's
No,
on the
No,
right.
we can, Semenyo plays everywhere for City even.
But he's-
He doesn't only play on the right.
But he's the
At
best
the
on the
moment, he
right.
played mainly
Why
on the
can't
right.
if
Saka
you-
play on the left?
If you had to
Well, he's not
play,
playing
if you had to play him on the right, who do you put on the left?
Doku.
Doku. I'm certainly not taking anyone
No,
from
no.
Arsenal. Because you might as well get the
I
same
didn't argue
outfit.
Saka
You're
was.
going to get the same
didn't argue
outfit, so
Saka.
you might as well go for entertainment
That's why
perspective
I'm
and
arguing.
who might create chances.
Saka was Doku. When Saka started on the right, and Semenyo has played on the left for City this season. No one says he hasn't.
Yeah,
That's why
okay,
I'm
yes.
doing the switch up.
Where's he played best? Where's he played most? He's played most on the right. That's for Bournemouth and for
If you're
and for City.
looking on tactics wise, Semenyo has played best through the center.
There's
even a
You should
comment
know this,
here.
Mac.
This
Yeah,
comment
go for it,
says
Miguel.
Saka has spent more time with the nurse than on the pitch.
I told you, you guys
Nasri,
enjoy all your glory moments. Enjoy all your
Listen,
glory
Mac,
moments.
Mac,
It's all right.
you should know this better than everyone, right? Because you're actually a coach, right? It's not all about goals and assists, right? Doku does way more
I know
than just
that.
goals and assists. Obviously, if his output was better, then it'd be easier for people to say. But
I'm
let me finish my
I'm
point, right?
talking about
Let me finish my
overall.
point, though. No, but Mac, let me finish my point, right? Overall, Doku has been better than Saka this season. That's just a fact. That's a fact. He's been better. Obviously, he's had time out. So has Saka, but he's been better. It's not just the whole Jack Grealish thing at City. He wasn't getting goals and assists, but he was driving the team forward, progressive
Yeah,
carries, moving the
thank
team up the
you.
pitch. Doku is that guy. He chings his defender. If you get him one-on-one, he will ching. Apart from Malo Gusto, he chings every single defender because you don't know whether he's going left or right, inside or outside. Saka, unfortunately, this season has not been at the level of Jeremy Doku. So you
I
can't
think
shoehorn
that-
him in the team.
I think your attack overall has been like someone actually said they acting more as like defensive players. You know, there's been no outright, which is crazy because then you look at it, it's like
Yeah.
Gyökeres has the most goals. You know what I mean? But he's not getting in. So I
Definitely.
don't think I don't really want to.
And then we're
Concede
gonna
that,
disagree,
but-
so it's gonna go to them. So we already know what the answer is gonna be.
What? Come on, say your piece, Mark. You know, don't.
Yeah.
I said my
I'm
piece,
still
bro.
50-50.
Saka,
I'm 6'7".
Saka, Semenyo.
Yeah, so am
Haaland.
I.
That's mine.
Okay, wait. Just so we all know, basically, we've done majority of the team. For those that have just joined us, we now basically confirming the front three. We already agreed that Haaland will be the striker without even saying it, but we already know. Semenyo is gonna be in this team. We just don't know where to put him. Right, so that's the debate we currently see ourselves at. So does Semenyo play on the right? We've been playing majority of the season, or do we push him to the left just so we can occupy, have Saka occupy the right wing? Because now
Send
the
it to the
argument is
chat.
Saka
No.
over Doku. So guys, I think the
Yeah,
argument will
I
be
think leave
Saka
it in the
over-
panel.
Yeah.
Bro, Saka's not big good enough to shoehorn him in the
Yeah.
team.
Saka's
thing.
closer to Savinho than he is to Doku, respectfully.
Yeah.
This season.
Yeah. I think I dropped from the
Oh,
TikTok
Doku,
live because they
Doku,
started
Doku.
it on the other side. But yeah, so
Yes,
you guys will have
Oh,
to
wait,
read
let
the
me
chat
add
for
you
me.
back in.
Read the chat for me. Yeah. No, I can't because they started live for the Liverpool watch along now.
Oh, okay.
Did you see Salah's on the bench again, eh?
Yeah, disappointed by that, but it looks like he is at least finally doing the strike partnership that I think was always meant to be Plan A. So 14th of April, not a bad time to start, I guess.
When it doesn't work, are you guys going to say slots
Better
out?
late than never.
If it works, there.
I said when it doesn't
take
work,
back
are you going to say
everything I ever
slots
said.
out?
No. When it works, right? I'll
Okay,
take back
hey,
everything I
Noah,
ever said.
just end this here before you go into your
Bro.
discussion. Well, I know this will go on and on and on and
Yeah,
Yeah,
on.
what's the chat saying? What's the chat saying?
I think
Chat
Semenyo
is
was
saying-
doing it right.
It's a mix, but mostly
What mix,
Doku.
bro? It's like there's
Okay.
one Saka.
I have a
There's
guy
one
supporting me.
Saka. There's
Let's
one
be
guy
honest
that
now,
just
bro.
Saka. One guy.
Okay, Hamza and Uzi, you're gonna have to tell me.
It was Doku.
What's the
Okay.
word.
Doku.
Noah, what do you say? I want to hear what you have to say.
No, I mean honestly, I can't even tell you a Saka highlight this season. Is it just my bad memory? Like I can tell you a
Wolves, when he
Doku
went down
highlight.
at Wolves, 60 minutes before they conceded a goal to draw the game. When he got subbed off, that was a highlight.
I remember a lot of limping highlights. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof,
Iconic.
crazy. No, but honestly,
The
man,
Saka walk.
jokes aside,
Yeah.
The Saka.
Hamza does it the best actually. He does it every stream.
Hamza
every
looks
stream.
like he got a crack up his arsehole when he walks there.
No, wait, relax, bro. Relax, man. Relax. Okay,
I cannot go past my defender because I am shit. Miguel, I am Starboy.
Hamza, you're forgetting some guy's English, bro.
It's funny when you do it. It's funny when you do it with a foreign accent. Come on, bro.
He needs a distinct character, otherwise we wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Bro got
I mean,
engaged
his
in
ethnicity is
just-
Nigerian, so and Hamza doesn't know what Nigerians sound like because he's not from Africa. So maybe that's Hamza's impression of a Nigerian accent. Who knows?
So, whoa, live. That's not what he just said. Is not true.
Okay, guys, let's
Hamza, what are you
wrap
doing?
up this team then. So what is this combined 11? Let's go through it, okay? In
So,
goal,
somehow
he went
Don
for
Roma didn't go
Amaraya.
there. Yeah, somehow.
Yeah,
Don
okay, Hamza,
Roma
go
didn't
through it.
there.
Yeah, go through it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so it was David Ryan net. Blasphemous. Right back, we had Durin Timber,
Crazy.
fair. We had Gabriel and Saliba. Meh. And left back, we had Nico O'Reilly. Midfield 3 was Ryan Cherky, the baller. Who was the other guy? Bernardo Silva, Declan Rice. And then up front, we had a full City front 3 of Doku, Haaland, and Antoine Semenyo.
Noise.
Nice, yeah. So it looks like
I don't think it wasn't too bad, eh?
So what's that?
Seven
7?
legs.
Is that 7-4? 6-5?
6-5.
7. I think it's
6-5.
Isn't it?
6-5, is it?
And the manager will be Pep Guardiola, so
Yeah,
that's
it's-
7-5.
No argument there.
argument there. Whoever got the trophy this season. Okay.
Arteta can be the
let's-
assistant again.
Let's wrap up this
Right,
live, boys and
listen.
girls. It's been an amazing. Oh my word! Okay, man.
All of this can be jokes at the end of the season when also actually pick up the title. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, let's see.
You don't
If
even
that's
believe
the
that.
case,
Okay.
we'll have a different conversation.
Then we'll put our hands up.
Then
and,
we'll put our hands up and be like, you see the noise you were making? Now you can talk. Now, look, there's the
100%.
League.
Give me those
Then.
celebrations. Where's those celebrations now? I need those celebrations.
No, but honestly, we haven't seen a lot of Arsenal players' armpits. I still haven't seen Saka's armpits. 'Cause he hasn't
Yeah.
done anything.
But
So
he
we need
always
to
goes
wait
like
until
this for the
then.
corner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fair.
And this for Mikel.
Let's wrap up.
Mikel.
Yeah. Now, this is what he does.
Guys, this is what we do. Okay, it's a very chaotic live, but it's a fun live, right? And now let's make sure we close it out because this is Champions League football in about 10 minutes time. So let's close it out, guys. Big shout out to the Manchester Derby. Thanks so much for coming,
Thank you.
Ashley
guys.
and Miguel. Where can we find you all?
Well, you can find us on the social media. On Instagram, it is at the Manchester Derby 3.0. And then everywhere else, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, it's at the Manchester Derby 2.0.
100%. And Hamza, you can just tell everybody that the TikTok live also. Completely forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh no, they would have heard. They would have heard because the
would have
Manchester
heard
is on TikTok. But-
Shout out the
Just-
Prem de la Creme channel as well.
Yeah,
Direct
of
them,
course,
Amla.
of
Just
course.
direct them. So what happened?
Yeah, obviously everyone drop the Manchester Derby for coming on the show, and obviously join this account as well, the Prem de la Creme, because we have plenty more chaotic lives just like this. And as Arsenal fail to win the Premier League, you all want to see Max Saeed's reaction. So make sure to drop a follow and drop a follow to Mac as well, because he's going to need some love, and official Ozzy, of course. Everyone already follows him, but follow him as well. But obviously the Manchester Derby, appreciate you guys for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. This is fun, guys.
Till next time, guys. Okay, the StreamYard will end in like, I don't know why I'm saying so long, but it will end. I did end it.